Did you know Perseus' triumph was born from Medusa's curse and divine betrayal? Watch until the end and uncover the dark side of this myth. Previously, in our last episode, we learned how King Polydectes of Seriphos sent Perseus on a deadly quest to bring back the head of Medusa, all to rid himself of the young hero. With his mission set, Perseus embarked on his perilous journey, unaware of the true nature of his target. But fear not, for our hero is not alone in this perilous endeavor. The gods themselves come to Perseus' aid, offering him divine gifts that will prove instrumental in his quest. Some of the gods, though, had less than noble motives in helping him. Let's find out who. First up, we have the goddess of wisdom, Athena, who guides him to the Graiai or Gray Sisters. The Gray Sisters were three gray-haired hag-like sisters and were the children of the elemental gods Phorcys and Ceto. Because of their lack of godliness, the Graiai sisters were given jurisdiction over a swamp. When the Gorgons were cursed by Athena, they entrusted their locations to the Graiai, who kept quiet for them until the day they met Perseus. Perseus went to the lair of the Graiai for information of Medusa's location. He took their eye and threatened to throw it in the swamp unless they told him where the Gorgons were. Reluctantly, the Graiai told Perseus where Medusa was. But what about Medusa? Who was she? Have you ever wondered why Athena, the goddess of wisdom and battle, was so quick to help Perseus in ending the snake-haired woman's life? How Medusa gained the ability to stone someone to death. As one of the Gorgon sisters, she was originally a golden-haired fair maiden. This Gorgon sister devoted herself to a life of celibacy in the name of her goddess, Athena. However, despite her origins of beauty, Medusa's name quickly became synonymous with malevolence, hatred, and monstrosity. She was a priestess to the goddess Athena, the virgin goddess of wisdom and battle. One requirement to be a priestess for Athena is that the young women should be virgins and give their life to the goddess. One day, Poseidon, the god of the sea and rival to Athena, saw Medusa and was mesmerized. But the young priestess, being a loyal priestess to the goddess, rejected him. And what does he do about it? Well, not taking no for an answer, he forces himself on her, and decided to humiliate Athena by raping the priestess on the steps of Athena's temple. Poseidon vanished after he was done and left Medusa vulnerable and weak. She prayed to Athena for guidance and forgiveness. After all, in those days, the gods claimed their mates as their partner forever, and Medusa was now Poseidon's wife. Athena looked down in anger and cursed her own priestess for betraying her. Medusa was sent to a faraway island to live together with her Gorgon sisters and was cursed so that no man would want her. She was given cracked skin, madness, and her signature snake hair and stone eyes. The Gorgon sister was now a monster woman. And that's how Medusa came to be linked with hatred, malevolence, and snake hair that petrifies anyone. And you now have the role Athena played in her downfall. Back to the main story. After obtaining Medusa's location from the Gray Sisters, Perseus received an invisibility helmet from Hades, ruler of the underworld. That's some next-level gear. Athena then provided a mirrored shield to reflect Medusa's deadly gaze, and Zeus himself bestowed upon his son a mighty sword. But the divine blessings didn't end there. Hermes, the swift messenger of the gods, lent his winged sandals to help make a hasty retreat. Armed with these gifts, Perseus located and entered Medusa's cave. He found the Gorgon asleep and took great care not to wake her. Using Athena's reflective bronze shield as a mirror, he walked backward toward Medusa, keeping her in view without directly looking at her. As he crept closer, Perseus wielded the sword gifted by Zeus and beheaded the monster. From Medusa's severed neck, Pegasus and Chrysaion's children sprang forth. Quickly, Perseus threw her head into his satchel and made a swift escape using the winged sandals, evading the wrath of the Gorgon sisters. And that is how he claimed victory over Medusa. Subscribe and stay tuned for the next episode, where we uncover Perseus' next adventure.